beards in crypto panel?
You can share this morning.
So much better.
From this morning.
It's a bunch of people.
Okay, awesome. Hey everybody, my name is Chad Aru Anderson from CryptoCulture.io. I'm gonna, I guess, pass this over. Everyone, okay.
Everyone, Mike.
Yeah, you keep on, you're the moderator.
Okay. I guess super short introduction, and then we'll jump right into it.
All right, I'm Crystal Rose, the CEO and co-founder of Sense, Sense Chat. You'll see us outside. We are building decentralized communication tools to help everyone take back their privacy. And we are also crypto-enabled. I'm also the co-founder of Shios with Emily Bush here, and I'll let her speak a little bit more to that.
And me.
And you're sporting the Paladin
I
t-shirt,
can only wear
Pam,
one
so
shirt
you
at
can
a
only wear
time.
one
It's
as
not
one
true.
sense.
It can be multi-branded.
She's like, with one of the women out here.
Okay.
What?
I don't know if this is on anymore. I'll probably just project. I'm Timothy Lewis. I am a co-founder and Chief Strategy Officer of Ikigai Asset Management. I'm a tech consultant at DNA. I am founder of Liberty Block, one of the top 25 block producers on the EOS network, and I've been a developer my entire life.
And a snazzy person. Yeah, not on.
Yeah.
I'm Pamela Day. I'm the founder and the CEO of Paladin Trust. I'm a co-founder and Shios block producer.
Where?
Yeah, I think I just got demoted. Paladin is a custodial shop, so we do the back-end kind of business blocking and tackling for the very smart technical folks here who come up with great ideas and then realize how hard they are to implement them with banks, insurance, back-end treasury management. So we literally hold the crypto assets for companies that are doing ICOs, companies that have done an ICO, individuals, funds, folks like this. And in doing that, we focus mainly on insurance, we focus on tax structures, we focus on trading. So we've married our vaults with an OTC trading desk. We do a lot of OTC trades for our clients and
some
folks
hot
like that. You got hot. I mean, we are some good-looking hot wallets. So we do the blocking and tackling of the business part of these very unique companies that most business providers don't know how to do. Banks don't know how to deal with these types of companies, insurance, things of this nature. So we do the boring stuff that nobody likes to do.
And what's your nickname?
P. Diddy. Unless I have another nickname.
No,
I don't know
that
about.
was what I was looking for. My name's Emily Bush. I'm the co-founder of this panel. I'm co-founder.
Too many co-founders.
Too many co-founders. Too many ideas. I'm a co-founder of Shios with these two other amazing women on the panel, and then I'm also a founder of a fund with this amazing woman called Decentra.
Awesome. Co-founder Decentra Capital, co-founder of CoinCircle, tokenization, engineering services, and something in the banking space that I can't talk about.
Cool, so that was the intros. I want to start with you, Chance, but we'll open it up to everyone else. So can you talk about some of the opportunities and challenges for entrepreneurs and investors in today's market?
I mean, that's pretty broad, but I think one of the interesting things is like the moving peg of how finance in this space has changed. So if you were raising money a year ago, you were all out about how amazing your token sale was going to be, and people were throwing money at it, and you could do easy structures onshore in the US, and that was pretty clear. And as investors, that seemed simple and easy to do as well. Things changed, and things changed really quickly. In fact, I would say there's a new kind of dominant model of funding and investing, like every 2 to 3 months, probably. And it's gone to what was, I think, last quarter, let's do equity and some tokens, to now, oh, equity is like the cool thing, and tokens are like an afterthought. And I'm generalizing really grossly, but I think the point is, like, that's one of the big challenges, and also what's so fun about this space, that there's innovation happening all the time, and you have to be keeping up with it. I think the latest thing is a lot of funds are now either moving offshore or stopping and then setting up shop offshore. So I think that kind of thing where you have to innovate even with standard, traditionally fixed structures is like a big challenge, but it's also pretty fun.
Anyone else want to add to that?
I would say, you know, what's interesting and what we've definitely noticed while building our fund has been in traditional venture, you will put capital into a company, and then there's some type of long-term hold, and you're kind of just waiting for the company to mature, waiting for them to raise another round, waiting for them to potentially eventually even go public. It's very different. It's like a company's instantaneously going public within a very short amount of time. That's what we were seeing a lot of last year. And what you have these companies then instantaneously have to handle outside of, we're going to go grow a company, we're going to go hire tech, we're going to go build tech. Oh, and we also need to actually do a really good job of cultivating this community and consistently talking to them, because otherwise we are not paying attention to our token price. And so that's been a really interesting kind of additional thing to have to evaluate on the venture side too. It's not just, is this a great entrepreneur, is this a great company, but it's actually, do they have the chops to be able to actually basically run what looks like a public-facing company?
I'm going to do a little kind of a correction / what's interesting is the fact that still no one knows what the fuck they're talking about.
Except us.
No, you know, people have been doing this stuff for a while, whatever this stuff is. The ICO model was there to kind of break what the VCs were doing as far as manipulating exit processes in the traditional businesses, right? So it's a misnomer, and it's a bad way to characterize these things being public companies, because they're not. You don't own shit. And the ICOs really are garbage. There's 99.8% of these things will go to zero. What most people don't realize is we're about to hit an impending doom moment. January 2019, we're going to go to lawsuit city. We're going to have lawsuits for the first 4 or 5 months. Then what's going to happen is everyone's going to realize how naked they are.
I hope it's in an opportunity zone.
On the market, on the market depth, right? Because you're going to have a lot. You're going to have a lot of There were about 300 crypto funds that were started in late 2017 during this uprise into the middle of 2018, right? A lot of these people were started in the beginning, only held 1-year lockups for their participants. And what's going to happen here is you're going to have a lot of callbacks for their cash. When this happens, there's probably going to be $250 million or so of these illiquid, valueless tokens that were created under the ERC-20 protocol that are going to hit the market and is going to cause this downward spiral like we really haven't seen before. So realistically, you should be talking about it. These things are going to change into the availability of using STOs and properly registered securities, which are actually ownership of a company where you do have rights, which in 99.98% of the case is what these things have been. These things were created with good intention. People were trying to do a new model of understanding what they are, but it's just been manipulated now. And to see people still in 2018 talking about raising ICOs on a utility with no users, no system. The largest systems we have right now, you look at Ethereum, there's less than 15,000 people a day using the system. That does not support not only its own value, but any value accretion for any one of the tokens that was launched or released, right? So with the 60,000 people maybe using EOS, we're going to have different systems that come out that have users on them, but there's a lot more of the bear market that's yet to come.
And for every bad news in the market, we put a new pendant on Tim's hat.
I want to talk about the Ethereum problem, though.
Yeah.
It's not, so for anyone who raised an ICO, started developing software, they ran into a problem. If you used or heard of CryptoKitties, or you were participating in an ICO during CryptoKitties, everything in the entire network clogged up. Like a hairball was thrown into the network, and for days you couldn't process a transaction for $1 or $10,000. So that's a symptom of an unscalable chain that we all decided to raise on top of. And I think that now real scalable software is available. So EOS is one option. There are others that people are building on, like Stellar and Neo. If you are in other countries, there are a lot of things that are very similar to EOS, but that just happens to be one of the most globally distributed, community-driven chains. And the usage is staggering. So right now, what you're talking about, IDEX is the top app on Ethereum, which is 2,000 users a day. So far less, yeah, but it's 40,000 a month or so. And that's their max. They're hitting a peak. Poor CryptoKitties has nobody's breeding, nobody's doing anything with their cats anymore because it's just no longer fun.